Sant Antoni de Portmany or San Antonio is a town on the western coast of Ibiza. It is the second largest town and municipality in Ibiza. An island described by Time Out magazine as arguably the clubbing capital of the universe. The town is situated on Sant Antoni Bay on the west coast of the island, part of the Spanish autonomous community of the Balearic Islands. History: for 2,000 years, Sant Antoni was a small fishing village that rose from the Roman natural harbour Portus Magnus, but it began to grow in the late 1950s when many hotels and tourist resorts were built as part of a mass tourism initiative which took place across Spain. As the number of tourists grew, the development of bars, hotels and other tourist infrastructure spread right around to the other side of San Antonio Bay, as far as Cala de Bou, which lies in the adjacent municipality of Sant Josep de sa Talaia. Since the 1980s, British tourists have made up the majority of summertime visitors to San Antonio, though this is changing as more Eastern Europeans and Russians stay in San Antonio. Many are attracted by programs such as the Ibiza Uncovered series on Sky TV as well as the laid-back Ibiza lifestyle. Due to the sheer number of noisy and drunken tourists during the summer season, many websites have begun to actively advise against staying in San Antonio, recommending quieter locations like Santa Eulalia Portinat or Iscana. San Antonio has a bad reputation because of the type of tourists it attracts, but some will argue that it is simply a byproduct of the cheap and low-quality holiday packages that the town encourages. San Antonio is not a family resort and towns to the north of the island are more suited to this type of holiday maker. Landmarks and attractions. The Egg. The Egg is the best-known landmark in Sant Antoni, located in the center of the main roundabout at the entrance to the town. The Egg is a statue erected in the early 1990s to commemorate the local claim of having been the birthplace of Christopher Columbus. The statue is in the shape of an egg, containing at its center a model of his ship, the Santa Maria. The choice of an egg comes from a story about Columbus, who when seeking funding for his western route to the Indies, was told it was impossible. He then allegedly asked if standing an egg upright was impossible, and when told that it was, he cracked the base of an egg, thus making it possible for it to stand upright. He was then granted funding. See Egg of Columbus. Passeig de ses Fonts part of Sant Antoni's Harborst Promenade. Passeig de ses Fonts is an area which was developed in the early 1990s to improve the appearance of the town. There are many plants, including palm trees and rubber plants, as well as massive fountains, which are illuminated by night. Across the square are a host of restaurants and cafes offering a view over Sant Antoni Bay. It is also the best place from which to watch the massive fireworks display which celebrates the Fiesta of St. Bartholomew on August 24. West End. The West End is an area of San Antonio. Only a couple of streets wide. The main street is the Cara de Santa Agnes. It hosts a variety of bars ranging from the dance and house music. Ibiza is famed for rock and indie music. PR staff line the street trying to attract tourists into any of the many bars on the strip with special deals on alcohol. Originally the name The West End refers to a nighttime minibar strip from hotels in Iscana in the 1970s that would come to San Antonio's bars, and the name of this tour package was the West End Experience. Since then the area has become known simply as the West End. Sunset Strip. Along the coast in the west is the Sunset Strip where various bars including Café Copyright Del Mar and Café Copyright Mambo are situated, where the likes of Swedish House Mafia, Carl Cox, David Guetta and Pete Tong DJ on a regular basis. The west-facing strip of coastline means that visitors can enjoy beautiful sunsets. Ferries and boat cruises. Among the harbour of San Antonio there are various boats and ferries that have multiple connections to beaches such as Calabasa, Cala Compt, Pinet Playa, Ispuet, Cala Gracia Cubed, Cala Salada and Portis Torrent. These have daily departures from May until end September or October. Also once a week there is a ferry to Formentera. Nightclubs. Sant Antoni is home to one of the main Ibiza nightclubs, Parades, established in 1975. Gallery. See also, the municipality of Sant Antoni de Portmany. References. External links: the Town Hall website, local government website, Google Maps of Sant Antoni, San Antonio Ibiza travel guide.